Near the front line, Ulrich Zwingli lay beneath the dead and wounded, trying to find air. His face was unscathed, but his body wrecked. The corpses of his neighbors and friends were heaped on him. His injuries would not permit him to rise, but he continued to find pockets of air, so his shallow breathing persisted. This battlefield scene offers a sobering reminder. More than ink was spilled as salvation wars were fought in the 16th century. Soon we'll explore specific reasons why the combatants were willing to lay down their lives, and why the gospel and salvation are still priceless. But with Zwingli, one of the earliest reformers, we begin to see what is at stake. Through preaching and public debate, Zwingli persuaded his city to become Protestant in the 1520s. Then he courageously led that city, Zurich, into battle when an alliance of neighboring Catholic cantons declared war on Zurich. Yet the Catholics won. Zwingli fell on the battlefield. An enemy soldier who was plundering loot from the corpses found him alive, rolled him over, and shook him in an attempt to rally his breathing. The date was October 11th, 1531. What makes the drama of Zwingli's death especially fascinating is that we possess two written accounts, one Catholic, one Protestant. The reports largely agree. Zwingli was found near the front line. The Catholic soldier, not recognizing Zwingli, roused him and offered to fetch a priest so that he could confess his sins before dying. Zwingli refused priestly assistance. Then Zwingli met a gruesome death. While Zwingli was still unrecognized, a Catholic officer, Captain Fuckinger, an unfortunate name that proves that truth is stranger than fiction, hacked his neck with a broadsword, ending Zwingli's life. Shortly thereafter, other Catholic soldiers gleefully identified him as their notorious enemy, Ulrich Zwingli. Yet the differences in the accounts are instructive. In the Catholic account, when the soldiers discover that it is indeed Zwingli who has been killed, they rejoice, call him foul names, and offer thanks to God for the death of the miscreant who started all their evils, calamities, and alarms. They express surprise that he was surrounded by soldiers rather than devils upon death. Zwingli's downfall is God's act of justice. He now lay there, given by God's instrumentality into their hands, and he had paid the price for his wickedness. By the grace of God, all his schemes perished with him. The Catholic account praises God for the gift of Zwingli's death. Meanwhile, the Protestant record casts the event in a different light. When discovered mortally wounded, Zwingli is described with his hands together as if he was praying, and his eyes looking upwards to heaven. He looks to God alone. His rejection of confession to a priest while dying evidences his implacable conviction that the Catholic sacrament of penance has no bearing on his final salvation.